guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a really cute little Valentine's Day set. I have had enough of Christmas and I'm like, yeah, let's kick on with the new year. So I love this time of year. I love playing with the blacks and reds, and it's just my favourite colour combo for this. So I am coming in with Poppy and I am feathering it down, but because I plan on doing acrylic flowers in the clear, I'm really making it thin, so this black is more of a wash than anything else, as is the red. So because these are so highly pigmented, it makes doing a wash nice and simple. So I am using the beads a little bit wetter than I would normally, but I'm just, yeah, do you see how that's nice and black? But it's like uber thin. So I am coming in on my third design because I decided I was going to do 3 in 1 sort of thing because I had a little brainwave, and yeah. So I am coming in with, I want to say Valentine. Let me see. Oh, yeah, this is Valentine. No, it's not. It's Ruby Slippers. I have one that's super fine cut and one that's chunky cut. So this is Ruby Slippers. It is a multi-cut and it is really beautiful. And I am making a bit of a mess of my heart, but I will fix it in editing, so yeah. Well, when I say editing, filing. I mean with the filing, people. So I am getting the rough shape of the heart, as you can see, but I am wanting to keep this quite thin as well, because obviously with this being glitter, I'm going to need to cap the actual heart as well. So yeah, I'm having a little bit of a fiddle with it because I want to do as much with my brush as I physically can. So I've switched back to my bigger brush now. So while I was doing the little fiddly bits, I was using my 3D brush, like there, just to try and get that point extra pointy. So I am gonna go ahead and let that set when I finish smooshing it, because I want to file it. So now I am coming in with my Black Panther. Now obviously a red and a black ombre is beautiful, but there's a lot of pigment and a lot of staining going on. So I build mine up super thin, and yeah, this is obviously only the way I do it, but it works for me. I don't need a super flawless ombre today because there are going to be flowers and glitter over that. But I'm just like, as opposed to just a flat colour, I think it would look nicer if I mixed a couple of colours together for the back of my, like the backdrop. Now I've blended that more or less. Like I say, it's not perfect, it's good enough for what I need. I just came in with a little bit of that red. So I'm doing it in reverse this time. So the red is going on the top of the black. There is no right or wrong way, it's just however you wanted. So this nail I wanted predominantly black because, yeah, I got a couple of little flower ideas, and guys, I am so not the best with my 3D. So it's like I wanted to practice so that my skills were a bit more on point for my clients, and I thought, well, while I'm practicing, let's just record, because then it's really nice to look back at my videos as well and go, wow, I really did that. Yeah. So yeah, for me it's a little bit of a video journey of my, hopefully my skills improving. So I have gone ahead and I have put some Ruby Slippers on top of that. I've just dotted it around. I've not really bothered with the middle because the middle is going to have, like I say, a big flower in it. So I'm coming in with an unshredded file. So this, if you've watched any of my other files, when I'm doing colour blocking or anything like that, I always come in with a razor sharp unshredded file. And then I'm just going to buff over the top, and my patience had not let me let it dry properly. So I let it dry, finished filing, and then forgot to press record. So I've filed that hat on up, and I am coming in with my Black Panther again, and literally with this I am just covering the nail. Now I made a huge mistake with this nail, huge, and it's like, it looks really nice, but what I forgot to do was, because I was just like washing the black over it, my liner light isn't the nicest, so it's like I really should have either capped the black in clear or built it a bit higher. And I was like, oh, only noticed when I finished filing, and I'm like, no, I can't go any lower with the black. But it wasn't quite high enough, and I went, oh, I'm just going to top coat because it's fine. So I'm going back to my first design now, and I am literally, because I want everything this like gorgeous, deep, dark, reddy black, I am literally double dipping my powders. So I'm picking up red, I'm picking up a little bead of red with the tip of my brush, and then I am popping my red into my black, so that each petal is not just one shade, it's a multiple shades. Now I have really tried, I've just readjusted my light again because I really do want you to be able to see what I'm doing, but because they are dark colours working together, it is really hard for me to show you what they're like. But I am trying to get the light and everything, but you can see more or less what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm building a giant rose, but each time I dip my brush in the red, and then I dip it into the black, so that I've got a multi-tonal petal going on. So yeah, I've built 3 outer petals, and then I'm going to build some inner ones. So obviously these are smaller. So yeah, they're going to be nice and thin. I'm really sorry, client calling me. I've lost my train of thought now. So yeah, I am just working on them petals. I'm gonna just put my phone in plane mode so that I can keep going. So yes, I'm doing them petals, and I am trying to keep them as flat as possible, because obviously I've got the razor thin acrylic colour base, and then I've got my petals, and then obviously so that they don't all get filed into oblivion, I'm gonna need to cap that. So when I'm capping, I'm just gonna do my middle bit now. Yeah, my middle bit is just going on in there. When I cap really wet the middle of the flower, so I will just sort of like wet it with my wet brush, and then I will pick up quite a wet bead of clear, and then I will let that sink into the flower itself. So yeah, that's pretty. The big top petal I felt needed a little bit more red, so I've gone in with my red into the acrylic, and I've just coloured it with that. Indigestion. Yeah, so that's the capping process that I was explaining, and then once you've got that nice wet bead in there, you can go ahead and cap the rest of your nail as you would normally, giving it a really good firm and pattern press down in there. And then the other nail, I came in and I did some like petal flowers. So the petal flowers, that does not even make sense, people. What the fuck? I did them more like little leaves so that they was more pointy and elegant and just plain, really. Like I say, 3D is not my thing. But yeah, I did them. I recorded them because I was working on them, and I thought, well, yeah, do you know what? It doesn't hurt to have the camera above me. So I'm working twice the speed for this sort of thing, because as opposed to letting it set up enough, I've just moved over and started a new flower so that I'm not having to worry and wait. So like while that one's setting up a little, I'm going back up into this top corner, and I try not to turn it all the way round completely. I try not to turn it anywhere that I wouldn't actually bend my client. Well, it's alright. It's all well and good doing a really nice set of nails, but my clients may see this and be like, oh, I want that, and then it's like, yeah, you need to be a disjointed little thing, and it's like, yeah, no, that's not happening. So yeah, I did that. This time I have chosen to file off camera, purely because I'm only filing a nail tip, so there's no strength and structure, there is just capping the design. So I come in with a really nice 100 to file the bulk of the flower nails, and then I come in with my 150 to refine some of them bigger scratches out, and then obviously I come in with my buffing block, and then obviously I have kept in the top gloss process. My goodness, my teeth are falling out. They're not, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I wanted them all to be the same sort of colours, but be sort of like a little bit different and a little bit extra. I mean, I don't think somebody's going to come and have like a full set of these, but as a ring finger they'd be really nice. I mean, if they are having a full set of something like this, I'd need to book out like way more time. I mean, the ombre underneath, I could smash them out in no time, but whoa. All that 3D, no, 3D, like I say, yeah, not always my thing. So, but I do love how deep and dark they are. That's kind of funky. So yeah, I am just doing some individual little leaf, petal, whatever the hell they are, and then I'm going to take my ruby slippers and I'm just going to dot them around the flowers. So like the other one I did the flower on top of, so it was a background. This one I decided I wanted to do after the flowers so that it was separate. So now I've gone ahead and done that, I need to cap. So like I said, remember a fairly wet bead when you're capping the middle of your flowers. I mean, these aren't so bad because there's not many petals, but you don't want air bubbles in there, because if you've got an air bubble, that is a weakness in your structure, and yeah, you don't want that. So I'm gonna finish capping this, obviously. I'm not gonna be like, hey, I'm not gonna be bothered, and I'm just gonna, you know, only half cap it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then like I say, I'm filing, so I come in with my abrasive 100, I then switch down to my 150, and then my favourite bit, this is the nail that I've just been working on, but oh, it's like I'm trying to make the camera pick up how beautiful it is. So this is the heart after I've gone ahead and filed it, and like I said, I wish I'd have either built more black at the top, or I wish I'd have capped it. But yeah, I mean, if it was a client, I'd have made sure that that structure was like fierce and on point, but hey. Right, so I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time, guys. Bye.